Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to fix an Apple Pencil when it's not charging. So I'll be demonstrating this on a second gen Apple Pencil, but if you do have a first gen pencil, then the steps are going to be exactly the same. So the first thing you need to do is just make sure your iPad is turned on, and we're going to head over to the settings menu. From the left hand side, come down to Bluetooth. Make sure your pencil is attached to the iPad like so. And then we're going to head down to our pencil device that we have connected. So you can see at the top here, mine's this Apple Pencil. Click on the information button and then go ahead and select forget this device. Click on forget device. Then we're going to turn off our Bluetooth. Release the Apple Pencil from the side of the iPad. Then you need to re-enable your Bluetooth. Then we can place the Apple Pencil back onto the iPad. If you have a first gen pencil, then you can just insert it into this USB down here. That's going to go ahead and automatically reconnect your pencil. And once we've done that, we can then head over to General from the left hand side. Click on Software Update, and then just ensure you're running the latest version of iOS. And once you've ensured you're fully up to date, we can then check to see if that's now fixed the charging issue. If your pencil is still not charging, another thing that we can do is come round to the side of the iPad like so. And right at the top here, you'll see these two volume buttons, volume up and volume down. So what we're going to do is perform a hard reset of our iPad. Now to do this, you need to press the volume up button and release, press the volume down button and release, and then hold down this power button. So let's do that together now. So we're going to quickly press the volume up, quickly press the volume down, and then hold this power button like so. And what will happen is it will come to this slide to power off screen. And then eventually you'll get a black screen like so. And then just keep holding this down until you see the Apple logo appear. And finally, once the Apple logo has appeared, we can then release the power button like so. And then that's going to power back up our iPad. Now, once again, once your iPad's back on, we could then check to see if that's now charging. We can do this just by coming over to Settings, scroll all the way down to Apple Pencil, and at the top here, you can see our battery percentage. So if that's still not working, the last thing I'd recommend doing is turning off your iPad with your pencil attached to the iPad like so. So we're just going to hold the power button and the volume up button at the top here. Then you can slide to power off your iPad. And now that your iPad's turned off, we then need to plug this into our wall socket to charge it. And while you're charging your iPad, you need to ensure that your Apple Pencil is still attached like so. You need to wait around 1 to 2 hours while everything charges up to full. And once you've waited a couple of hours, we can then press the power button to turn the iPad back on, and you need to make sure your Apple Pencil is still connected during this entire thing. And then once the iPad fires back up, that should have now fixed any charging issues you were experiencing. And that's it guys. If you did find this video helpful, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing.